Hey guys! In this video I am going to show you how I use stickers to cover the body of my Teacup Cuties. If you have extra stickers laying around that you don't know what to do with, or you have a stash of a lot of stickers and you want to use up some, this is a great way to use them. And that's what's so cool about it. They look beautiful when they're done, even stickers you may not like. So I mainly wanted to let you know that the reason for this video is to show you how to use stickers on your bodies. I will start decorating these rabbits in the video, but you do not see every little step that I take. You see the end result, but not every step. There will be another video with the skirt bunny that I will do more detail with though, so stay tuned. Okay, I have all my pieces trimmed out. Then what I did is I went to my sticker drawer and I pulled out everything that kind of had a Eastery vibe to it. This is stuff that I want to use up, and so I thought I'd look through these with you for a minute and decide what to do. This is fabric strips, adhesive strips. And this one here interests me because the colors. This one here really interests me. I think we're going to go with this one and this one. And we might use some of these other ones in here. And this paper here is paper that actually goes with this very well, I thought. So if this is one of the bodies, this would be a body front and back. I'd have to use two of them. Then I would use this as a skirt, possibly. So let's just start. We got to start somewhere, so let's just start. Move this out of the way. I have her body. We're just going to cover her. We'll get what we get, right? Just go for it. And I want to put glue down. The reason I put glue down before I put the sticker down is because these stickers are really old and I don't know how long the backing will last. They seem really sticky, but I've had stickers that I've had less time than these have the backing go bad and wouldn't stick very well. So I didn't want to take a chance that her body would fall off down the road. So I lay down the stickers on top of glue so that there's an extra tacky feeling there and keeps the sticker from coming up, and it has a better chance of staying on there a lot longer. And I'm just putting the stickers on randomly. Okay, so we have her cut out. Bring it a little closer. And there's a little piece up here showing of cardstock and cereal box, and a little piece down here. Down here I'm not worried about because it's going to get covered. I don't care. But up here I'm not sure if it'll get covered, so we're going to just take a little strip. It probably will get covered. It's probably no big deal. But just in case, I'll take a little strip here and stick it across the top. And once all this is put together, you're not going to know. You're not going to have a clue. You will have a clue, but somebody else looking at it's not going to realize what you've done. So that's what she looks like on the front so far, or the back. It may be her back, I don't know. So I'm going to do that to the other side. The bigger pieces of the stickers that I really like, I love these colors, so I don't want to throw those out. I want to use them in something. I may not see them later once I cover them, but like this one here, this is the leftover stickers from the Teacup Girl that I did, and I just threw the extra sticker part in here. So, and this is just a book I'm throwing extra junk in. So I'm going to do it on this also. So the book that I just showed you that I put down the stickers that I cut off the body, it's called 365 PHEW. And it's just a book that you are supposed to draw or sketch or write in or journal in every single day for 365 days. I have trouble doing anything every day, so I'm just using it as a catch-all book. I just throw in extra stickers, extra pieces of things that I want to put down on paper that I don't want to throw away. I've done a little journaling, a little sketching, like with my watercolor pencils and things like that in that book. I don't know that I'll ever do a flip through. It's all kinds of filled with ugly, so it's not a book that it's got a lot of pretty art in it at all, but it does have a place for me to just vent get my frustrations out, play, throw extra stuff, and just have fun without any pressure of doing a good job. Okay, here's our bunny. And that's all stickers. And she's just really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get the coffee cup covered on one side at least. Then we're going to have to find paper that kind of goes with this to make her arms and her legs. We're going to do like coordinating stuff. So let's try to get the coffee cup covered, okay? I'm just going to do the same thing on the coffee cup that I did on the body. Pick stickers and put them down. There was some Rick Rack stickers on here that I really liked, so I'm just putting them down piece by piece, and I'm not layering them on top of each other very much. They're butting up against each other, so there's a little bit of coffee cup sticking through a little bit here and there, and I don't really care. It's going to get covered up anyway. You won't notice it, and if you do notice it, it won't look bad anyway. So I'm just laying strip after strip down, kind of close together. And I really like the look of this. I think it was cute. And anything extra is going to go down in that book. Even the sheet, after I finished using all the stickers, the sheet that's left behind of the negative space, I put some of that down in my book too, because I'll go over it with gesso and I'll start sketching and playing on that too and bringing some color out. Okay, you can see that that took a little time because of doing different strips, but it's going to be cute. And then I'm just going to pick up the coffee cup off of here. And this takes a little longer than using paper because it is stickers. So, but it's worth it because she's cute. Cute done that way. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead, and I doubt you'll see them. It's just what I want to do. I'm just going to go ahead and stick these on here on the front. And I know there's an uneven number, but oh well. Okay. So I'm going to cut this off. There's a little piece showing here. Maybe I'll use that for the handle. There. Okay, I'm going to trim around here and then I'll be right back. Okay, here's the front or back, I don't know which it's going to be, of the cup. I had a little piece missing up here off of the cup, so I just added a little piece of the sticker that I cut off up here, so it kind of looks like one of the dots was off the cup. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is an odd number, which makes me happier and probably some of you. Okay, so now I have to cover the back, or whatever side this is going to wind up being in. Oh my goodness, this won't stay up. When they get emptier, it's like top heavy. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough sticker left or not, but we're going to try, and if I need to fill in somewhere, I'll just find some stickers that match, or I'll find a piece of paper and throw it in there. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back with you in a second. That glue stick is giving me fits. It's top heavy now, and it's almost empty, so it won't stay sitting upright. Then you have to dig out the glue because there's like a ½ inch of glue left in there that's still good, and I don't want to waste it all. So I'm just layering stickers on the cup, again, just like you saw a minute ago. And any place that I didn't get to cover with a sticker, when you trim it up, you just stick the little trimmed part into the space, and nobody will know the difference. Unless they saw this video, then they'll know. Okay, we've covered the front and back. I don't know which one's going to be which yet, of our cup, and then we have our body. Okay, so now we need to find arm and leg contrasting paper. So I'm going to go do that, but I wanted to show you, I used up one of those sticker sheets in my stash that I've been wanting to get rid of. I can have a little bit more space now, like that much space. Okay, I went through my scraps and I didn't find anything I liked except for this. And then I have some scrap paper pads that are smaller that I've used a bunch of the papers out of, and I found these in there. And so this is the legs and this is the arms, and I think that'll be really cute. So I'm going to set that to the side, and before I forget to tell you, I'm going to use eyelets that are smaller this time on her. I'm going to use 1/8 inch eyelets, and I'm going to use the yellow That's what I'm using. I've had these forever. Treasured Memories. I don't even know. Do they still exist? So that's what that is. Now I'm just going to cover the front and the back of the legs and the arms. And I won't do all that on video because it's sort of monotonous, but you can see the beginning part of it. Okay, I have her legs and her arms covered and cut out. The next thing I'm going to do is add the holes. I need the pattern piece for that. It's right here. We'll be marking our holes in a minute, but I wanted to give you an idea what she looks like put together without putting together. This side is the front or back. I think I like that. So she's going to go like this. And I did not insert her body into the cup. So we are going to be gluing her body to the cup and then just covering it. But if you want to hide her body, you need to do it before you add on one side or the other. You need to stick it in there. So in this particular one, I actually forgot to put the body in between the cup. And so this is an example of how to fix it. I just glue it on the back. Some of them I did on purpose that way. It just depends. Depends on what I'm thinking, what I'm using, the pattern piece. But this time I think I actually forgot. If you want your body sandwiched, like I was saying, you need to be careful and pay attention to the fact that you've covered one side, put your body on next, then cover the back side. And that's the only way you're going to get your sandwich done. Because once you glue and sticker something together like that, it's very hard to get apart. And if you do, you'll probably rip something. So just go ahead and plan it out and try to remember to stick your body in. The next one that I do remember to stick the body in. And I am going to cover a second one. I hadn't planned to do that when I started out making this video. I had a real hard time filming that day. I had a lot of interruptions, so I kind of felt like it was so hodgepodgey that I started another video, and that video went the same way. So this is like a combination of two videos because I had started over. But I'm just combining the two now. And you'll see that we're going to use stickers again on the second bunny. And this time I think there's quite a few more pieces that actually have to be pieced together. And it's a little bit different style of sticker. And you'll see that it actually can work very well also. This one here was very blendy and very pretty and went really well together. The other one has faces of like a rabbit and a chicken and things like that on it. So it's a little bit different. But it still looks cute and it works out real good. You can see I'm gluing the body on now. And I put a little piece of tape down also first, and then I clipped it together. This is the second rabbit that I actually started to film a second video for you. And this is the sticker sheet I'm using, and you can see they're a little bit different style. And I thought originally when I was putting down these stickers that I might leave the face of the rabbit there so that you would see the face on the rabbit. But I didn't like it. So in the end, you'll see that I actually cover it. And I like it better covered. But these stickers worked really well too. This is a lot of fast forward for this one because I'm just going to go ahead straight through and put all the stickers on, and all the excess is going to go into that book. Not all of them. I don't save the little tiny pieces. And I think I've loaded that book enough with stickers and negative space that I probably won't put any more in. But I am going to go through my sticker drawer and use some more stickers doing stuff because I really like that. I've used up a lot of stickers lately. I made a little book. I took a composition book, a tiny one, and decorated it up a little bit, and I went through every single page and put down a sticker. And so I used up a couple or, well, 3 or 4 sheets of stickers just putting down a sticker on every single page just to use them up. That little chick sticking out of the egg that I used at the bottom gave me trouble because I really didn't know where to put it and what to do with it. I didn't like the shape of it, but eventually I just thought, you know, do what you always say and just put it down. So I put it down at the bottom and it'll eventually get covered. You won't see it anyway. Okay, I'm going to attach the body onto the cup right now because I want her sandwiched this time. This one here is not sandwiched. This one is just sitting on the cup. But I'm going to cover that with some sort of trim or something. But that's what I'm going to be doing next. So I just put down a strip of tape at the top. And like I told you before, I put a little glue. That way I've got tape holding it and the glue will dry and there'll be an extra support. And we're just going to glue the body to the cup. and start covering the cup on both sides. After it's dry, I'm going to clip it and let it sit for a minute. While we wait for this to dry a little bit, it's stuck on there, but I want it to dry a little bit before I work with it again. I'm going to work on her arms and legs, and this is the same paper I used on this one here. I'm just going to use the same one, and this time this was intended to be the legs, but I put it as her arms. It worked out okay because the upper body's so light that might have gotten lost, but I really wanted it switched, so this time I'm going to try to remember to switch it. That was another mistake I made on that other bunny. I wanted the striped paper to be her legs, and I got them switched around, so it wound up being her arms. It actually worked in my favor though for that particular bunny because the upper body was a very pale color, and if I had put the striped legs at the bottom and the arm paper at the top, the arms would have gotten lost a little bit, and it would have been no big deal because you don't see a lot of that anyway, but the stripe actually stands out better up top, so it worked out. Now I'm going to cover the back of this cup, and I'm using Rick Rack strips of stickers that I have that I want to use up. I used a bunch of them for something. I don't remember what now, probably tags or something. And I've got a few strips left over and a few odd pieces left over. So I'm just peeling them up and doing the same thing on this cup that I did on the other cup where I used the Rick Rack. And I'm just kind of mixing them up a little bit, separating them out a little bit. Bailey's laying next to me in her little bed. She's kind of snoring, not real loud. You probably can't hear her. There's the book. I'm throwing more of the stickers in there. I'm just giving you an idea of how I do it. I didn't show you a lot. I just cut it out real quick. And now we're going to do the back. And I don't have enough of the strips of Rick Rack sticker to put on the back, so we're going to use the rest of the sticker that I used on the body on the back. And you really aren't going to notice it that much. Once she's done all this stuff that doesn't look right as you're making it, it's not going to matter one bit. It's going to look just as cute as could be. And then there's some little flowers on the stickers, the sticker sheet, and I just thought I'd go ahead and throw those on too. I doubt you'll see them. You probably won't. I don't remember now. And there were some strips on the side, a purple strip and a green strip, and I used some of that. Cut it out. Now I'm just using the X-Acto knife and the self-healing mat to cut out the little hole in the cup handle. And then I wanted a little strip of paper at her waistline to cover up the uneven edges of the Rick Rack sticker that I put up there because it's not all even and straight line. And I knew that when I did it. I knew I'd be covering it, so it didn't matter. So that's what that is. That's what I'm doing there. Trimming it up a little bit. And now I'm just showing you that I'm marking the holes on the arms and the legs, and I'm going to punch out the holes with the Crop-A-Dile. I'm using the 1/8 inch hole again for this one. That's the tiny side. And 1/8 inch eyelets. And I'm marking the spot on her body where I want the holes. And punching those. And then marking the spot on the bottom of the cup. And I'm showing you this Distress ink. It's vintage photo because I want to distress all the pieces before I put them together. And then I'm just going to start attaching. I've got her arms on, and now I'm going to put her legs on. And she's going to be cute, cute, cute. Okay, it's time to decorate our little bunnies, and I'm going to go ahead and decorate both at the same time. This is the part where I put the Hug Snug on the teacup handle. I'm putting it on first because I don't know what's going on the cup itself. I kind of have an idea, and I kind of want that done so it's not something that I have to try to struggle to get on based on what I put on the cup. It's just easier for me. Sometimes I don't put it on first, but on these I am. And you're not going to see the entire decorating process of these bunnies. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this video was mainly geared to showing you how to use the stickers to create your bodies. I've done that. So what we're doing now is just doing a little decorating. I'm adding a few things. As we get toward the part where I'm going to put embellishments and things like that on the bunny, that's when the video stops and I show you the finished results. And the reason I didn't finish decorating them was because I think by the time I got to this point, I was a little frustrated by having such a hard time with videoing that day that I decided I was going to trash the video completely. And that's why I did the second video, which is the bunny with the skirt, because I was going to trash this video, or these two that are kind of connected. But then I got to thinking about it and I thought, well, maybe I'll just go through these videos that I don't really like and I'll pull out what I like and I'll show you the main thing I wanted to show you, which is what I've done. What I'm doing here is, I think, so cute. These are photo corners and they're different colors, and I'm putting them on her ankles for socks. I got these a long time ago at the scrapbook store when I thought I was going to scrapbook, and I thought, well, they're pretty different colors and stuff, but never used them. So now they're socks, but I thought that was a cute idea. Her face is going to be a little sticker too. I'm going to cover both of them that way. So this video is a combination of two videos in an effort to film that didn't come to fruition, cut up, spliced up, and talked up, so that I can give you at least the idea of how to use the stickers, because I think that part came out well enough that I could convey it to you. I'm just adding some lace and some trim, and here we are at the flower part, and that's where I'm going to stop, I think. So here is Higgy, and this is her back. This here is a little piece that came out of a plastic flower. It was stuck in a little container I had with some brads, and so I gave her a little tail, and I thought it worked out perfect. And she's holding a little Easter egg, and she says love. This one is Iggy, and she's got a little bird and an Easter egg, and then that's her back. This is a brad. I'm going to be showing you the photo corners again, but I already told you about that. I wanted to come back into the voiceover mode and tell you that this was H and I in the box art series, Higgy and Iggy. That's why their names are named that. And now I'm showing you the design that I'm going to do in the next video, the one with the skirt. So if you'll go to the next video, I'm going to use the stickers you see there and the paper you see there, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.